And BK is back, and you find me not on the realm at the moment, but we are in a creative world for some specific purpose. This is actually a void world, and the only blocks that are here are these stone blocks on this platform. We are going to check now together how spawning works in 1.13 because there have been some changes made, and I am still not 100% sure how everything works, so let's check that out right now. I'm doing this specifically to see how I can plan more in making that new guardian farm. I really need to know what blocks can I use to build without having any effect on the spawn rates, because I'm going for efficiency. First, this block platform is all the way down. This is on Y level. Let me check. This should be 0. Where does it say? Yes, Y0. So this is the lowest place. So if any spawns were to happen in this world, they will all happen right there on that platform. So let's see if that is correct. I'm not getting any spawns. This isn't good. Yeah, well, this is all live. I didn't prepare any of this except making that platform. I've got no idea why nothing is spawning. What am I missing? Oh, perhaps, yeah. Okay, wrong biome. Good, let's try this again. Well, this is all new to me, and you can see there are still some mistakes made, but this might work out. Now these are spawnable spaces. If I just get far away from the village, everything should be fine. We've got a new platform. Let's try this one and hope that everything works out as it should. Nothing? Okay, we've got spawns. Good! As you can see, everything spawns pretty quickly now because this is the lowest block in the world, and the new spawning algorithm just takes into account the height of the blocks. So it used to be that it used the whole chunks. Let me see, how did that work again? Those are the chunks. So it only looked at the chunk borders. So this is the border, and spawns happened within this chunk, this cube chunk, at the same rate. But now that has changed. So the only thing important is the Y level of the block where the spawn is to be happening. If I add a second block, that would halve the number of spawns. Well, no, it's not half. It's already did its half now, because there is the Y level 0 itself, but there's no spawnable block below it. So now the chances of spawning is 50%. If I add one more block, that would be 33.33%, etc. Now let's see if any block spawn rates change if I use some glass above this thing. Okay, I've put a glass roof above it, about 20 blocks higher. This is grey. It doesn't look like grey, it looks green. That's perhaps because there's a blue background. This is supposed to be grey. It's green, never mind. Glass is glass. So if any spawns were to be affected by the fact that there is now this non-spawnable block above it, this non-spawnable transparent block above it, the rates of spawning should be 20 times as less. Well, actually, it's not 20. Let me just check. It's 10.5 times as less as it should be. So let's try this again. Time set night. I'm looking. This is already bad. question is this 10.5 times less? I don't think so. Let's try this again. But this time I'm going to put the roof even higher. That would definitely make a difference. I do have the impression that they are spawning mostly on the south side. That is unusual. Anyway, let me first make that new roof. And there is a new roof 120 blocks above the spawning platform. Let's try this again. No, I don't think there is a difference. But again, they are all spawning on the south side. That's unusual. It's within the chunk. This could be a coincidence, I'm just not sure. These are the first tests I've ever done with this. Let's take them out and try it again. They all spawn on the south side. Is this a bug? It's like they're not spawning in this chunk. This could be a spawn chunk. Perhaps that's got something to do with it. This is so weird. Yeah, nothing is spawning in this chunk. I guess that's a coincidence. Yes, this could be a spawn chunk. Or a special one. No, spawn point is somewhere there. No, it is. Oh, okay. That was a coincidence. I just took this place at random. Anyway, with that roof up there, there doesn't seem to be a difference. So, okay, that means that we can use glass there. Yes, these are bottom slabs. So let's try that again. This should make a difference. Yeah, this does make a difference. The only things that are spawning, yeah. No. But it is slower. Right, I'm seeing that correctly. Perhaps I should make a second platform. 2 platforms. One with that roof. One without it. As soon as I move away, it's already dark there, so things might spawn, but let's first turn it to night and then see what happens. Should be a difference in spawn rates. Yeah, there clearly is a difference. Yeah, definitely. Now let me try that same test again with the glass. Yeah, the rates are the same. Okay, that's very good news, because I wanted to build the thing above the Guardian farm in glass. One last test perhaps, because it might be interesting to know if water has any difference. Water does block light slightly, so let's make a water pond above this thing and see how the rates are. Yeah, that was to be expected. There is a difference. That's very unfortunate, so I can't use water except in certain places. But that will take a lot of planning. Okay, well at least we know now what to do and what we can't do. Okay, let's get back to the realm and I can show you where I've already started my work. Okay, here we are. This is where I logged off. As you can see, I've already done a bit. I didn't record because, one, it's very boring work, and secondly, I've done this in several times. I've been so busy at work that I only took a few moments when I got back home. I'm being shot at. I'm okay. Yeah, the few moments that I had time, I came here and did this, and I'm being shot at again. Yeah, as you can see, I haven't used the mob magnet that I've made before. I only thought it was fair to not, well, it's not really cheating. It's kind of a, no, it's not even a bug. It's actually a feature of this game that you can turn it off if you want to. I've done this all in survival. I've done this all on my own. As you can see, I don't have any sand, or I have little sand, so I've been using gravel since I've got so much of it. I've got some more at the central island. And I'm clearing this thing in the old-fashioned way, using sponges. Still seems the fastest way. Let me just do one bit to show you how I usually do it. I make cells of 4x5, and then I just got some, how should I say that? Places where I do place the sponges in the border, and they clear the whole thing out as I want it. Good. Change. Hello there. Didn't even see me. Same places. I hadn't seen that he was on. And that's how I do this. Let me see. I need to take away the south first. That's the south. Yeah. So that's what I've been doing when I've got time. I would have said we need to talk, because today is the 11th of November, which is in Europe a very important day. It's armistice. And now we're at Floefy's. As you can see, Floefy really is a good builder. He's using a special texture pack, so he sees the cobblestone slightly different than you can see in the regular version. He is at the moment working on the portal to his castle. Let's have a look around. He can't join on Discord. I've invited him, but that's not an option, so let's have a look around. In the last world he started building a similar castle. You should see a picture of this thing in his texture pack. I'll try to post it here. You can see what he is seeing. We're sharing a bed. Should be able to get out here. Yeah. Okay. I've gone back to bed. We found an abandoned mine shaft in a hole close to where I was filling out the, well, how shall I say it, the courtyard? The pieces within the wall section. So I'm not sure if he wants to keep it, so that was my question now. I'm awaiting his response while I go down again. Almost all the water is gone now. It's still building. I think I'm going back. I'm going to work a little bit further on this. I'm glad that I've been able to do something, and that little experiment with the spawn rates is actually really good, because now I've got some more information and I can do some decent planning ahead now. I'm still far away of starting to build. First I need to clear all of this out, and even in the monument itself there is still some water that needs clearing. But then again, I do have time enough, and there's still so much to do. Suddenly it popped into my mind that I still need to finish off the Nether XP farm. I will talk to Terra about that. He's got some problems with internet at the moment, so perhaps that can wait. Yes, so much to do, so little time. Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me get that kelp, because it would be just a shame if things didn't spawn. That's not how I play this game. Yeah, the armistice thing, just can't stop thinking about it. But this horrible little person that was somehow elected by a minority vote. I'm sorry, my dear friends, because that's not a democracy. In a democracy, the person with the least votes doesn't get elected, but that's just a detail. As I said, there's still so much to do, so little time, and perhaps there's one little picture that I do want to share with you from my work. You can imagine we're working with headsets in my job, and some of the technicians do have a headset as well, and there is a technician who bears the same name as my real name, my name in real life, so that's hard to communicate over headsets, so we decided to use nicknames. And I want you to guess what my nickname is now. So with this little fun thing, BK says bye.